Finished my 5 mile run this morning. Still had my winter gear on. It was 25 degrees out, but no winds. With no wind, that's the kind of temperature that makes running kind of a delight in the wintertime. And one of the things I like about P90X, and the reason why I've done it so many rounds, is that you can modify the parts of the workout to your own liking. For instance, in the beginning, when you can't do as much as some of those other people can do on the videos, you can modify it to make it easier to catch up with them. And later on, sometimes you can actually intensify it and even do more. For instance, in the ab ripper series, the first 3 movements in the ab ripper series, I like to hold a dumbbell over my head to give them a little extra pull on the abs. I also hold a dumbbell over my head for the Mason twist at the end. I do the Mason twist a lot slower that way, but I also feel a lot more. I also feel a little bit in my back when I'm doing it that way. I like to do Kempo with a little extra twist. For instance, a Kempo is okay cardio, but I don't think it's really all that intense. So I like to have 2-pound wrist weights and 5-pound ankle weights, and that gives you a little bit of an extra something to help with the cardio aspect of Kempo. My daughter introduced me to something in legs and back, which I think is kind of cool, from her high school sports practice. For the wall squats, hold a dumbbell out in front of you at 90 degrees and don't let your arms down for the whole minute while you're going into the 2 positions, the 2 leg positions. That's for the first wall strike, not for the second series where you're actually holding the leg up. And that hits your core a little bit, and it hits your shoulders a little bit. I mean, that makes it kind of nice to add a little bit. When I was running this morning, I was thinking about all the money that gets spent on fitness gear and how much gets spent and how much of the gear either A, never gets used, or B, wasn't really all that necessary in the first place. I mean, I see the people that have all these workout videos, and I wonder whether they actually use them all or not. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe they're just collecting dust. And then there's a lot of gear out there sometimes I wonder about. For instance, I've done many rounds, well, four whole rounds of P90X, and I'm in my 5th round now. I have yet to buy a yoga mat. I've done a lot of yoga workouts, obviously. I don't have a yoga mat. I do have a rug in the living room that works quite nicely. But why would I want to put a yoga mat on top of the rug? It just seems to be money not well spent. Yoga blocks are another thing that I don't understand why I would want to spend money on yoga blocks. Do I need yoga blocks? Yes. Do I use yoga blocks? Yes. Have I ever bought a yoga block? No. No. The box that my camcorder came in makes a nice yoga block. The box that my ankle weights came in makes a nice yoga block. I mean, I guess I could wrap them up all pretty and and color wrapping and make them look like yoga blocks, but they serve the function of a yoga block without me having to spend money for a yoga block. Anyway, lots of times you have stuff laying around the house that you can use in lieu of buying something. And as always, I always say 90% of success is just showing up. Bring it.